Welcome to Almighty Tricks. So today we are going to solve one question from LeetCode. So it is a easy type question, and so in the input, it will have one integer array. Okay, and it will have one target. So we need to find the sum. So we need to return the indexes of the element. So I what I mean, so here you can see target is 9, right? So here, if in the array, if you see, we have first element is 2 and next element is 7. So if we plus these two elements, then it will become 9, right? So we need to return index 0 and index 1. Okay, so let's see means how we can solve this one in optimized manner. Let's get started. So input will be like this. It will given one array. So it will have, let's say, 2, 4, 6, 3, 1. Okay. Let's say target is 9. Okay. So 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. So our output will be 2 and 3. 2 and 3. Okay, so why 2 and 3? Let's understand. So if you see 2 plus 4, it will become 6, which is not the target. Then 2 plus 6, it will become 8, which is not the target. 2 plus 3, which is not equals to target. Similarly, we'll come to 6 and 3. 6 plus 3, so it is returning the target. So this is our answer. Okay, so what will be our formula? So we have one formula like a plus b equals to sum, right? So here a plus b equals to 9, right? So we can put we can have like, we can find a equals to 9 minus b, or we can write like this: b equals to 9 minus a. Okay, let we have we know value of we know a value, let's say 6. Okay, now I can get the b value, right? B equals to 9 minus 6, so it will have 3. Okay, so I think you understood this approach. Let me know if you are not able to understand this approach, then I'll explain uh, in the comment section. Okay, so what will be the approach? So our brute force approach will be, we can take two for loop. Okay, then another for loop inside that, and we need to check the target. Means here, from here we'll get the I and jth index, and we can have one variable sum. So a of I plus a of j, right? Then if we check if sum equals to target, then we'll return I and j, right? So this is our brute force approach. So in this approach, it is taking big O of n square time, because it is running for n time. This is also running for the n time, so it is taking big O of n square time. So now we need to understand how we can solve it in optimized manner. Okay, so in this so here we will going to use hashing technique. So I'll be solving it in Java, but you can solve it in any language like JavaScript or C++, any language, but the concept will be same. So let's say in Java we have a map map, right? We need to create a map equal to new as map. Okay. So similarly in JavaScript also it will have map, I think. And C++ I'm not sure, but I think it will have also same thing as map. Okay, using this collection or using this data structure, async data structure, we can solve this problem. So, uh, so, so, what we'll do, we'll we will in the map, we'll store key and value, right? So in this problem, our key will be the actual element from the array, and value will be the index of the element. Okay. So what we'll do, first of all, we'll we can have one for loop. Int I equals to 0, I less than n. N means the length of the array, then I plus plus. Okay. So here, first of all, we'll check if, we'll come to this point later. Okay. In the else part, what we'll do, we'll put this element. So map dot put a of I, then index. So this is our index, right? This is our index, and we will get the a of I means the element of the ith index. Okay. So here we need to check. So here we are putting one by one element, right? Now, now before going to the if condition, we need to do this formula. We need to execute this formula. Okay. So what I mean, so I can have int b equals to target minus a of I. Okay. Then we'll get the b value. Okay. So this b value we need to check here whether is b value already present in the map or not. If it is present, then we got the answer. If it is not present, then it will insert this element. Uh, it will insert one by one element. Okay. So here what we will do, map dot contains key. So contents key means it will so in the Java, contents key means it will check whether this B key is present or not in map. Okay, similarly in JavaScript or C++ or any language, you need to check whether we can. I think we will have this kind of function. I think it will have hash function. So just check from your language. So if map.contains key B, if it is present, then we got the answer, right? So we can have, now we can have like uh, output, it is an array, so 0th index. So we have one output array with size of 2, right? So in 0th index, what I'll do, I'll put the minimum index, math dot min. Here I'll put the I, I'll check with the index I, and I'll check the index of map.get of B, this B element. Okay. Similarly, I need to put for first index, next index, math dot max I map dot get of B. Okay, then here we find the answer, then we no need to go further, we can directly return this out, return out. So if you see, this is this method is solved in big of n time, because we are taking only one loop, so it is solving in big on n time. Okay, let's code this one and check whether it is working fine or not. Okay, so if you see, we can have only exactly one solution, right? So we will not have multiple solution, only one solution we have. In the constant, if you see, we are having 10 to the 4 number of, we can have 10 to the 4 number of elements, the size of the array, and target also 10 to the 9, and you can see only one valid answer exists. Okay, so, and also it is saying, can you come up with an algorithm that is less than big of n square? So we check the big of n square approach, and also we check the big of n approach. So we'll solve with big of n. So what I'll do, I'll take int n, which will take the size of the nums dot length. Let me rename to a length, and I need to have one output array with size 2, because we have only one solution with 2 indexes. Okay, now I'll take the for loop. Before taking for loop, I need to declare map, which will have integer type key, integer type key, and integer type value. Integer type value. So in the key, in the key it will save the value of the ith index, and in the value it will save the indexes as map. So I'm solving in Java, but you can check your language which data structure uh, means. I'm solving in Java, but it can be solved in any language. Int I equals to 0, I less than n, I plus plus. Okay. If else, so in the else part we will put the element a of I and index. Here we need to take one variable which will have the b value, into b. It will minus with target minus a of I. So we got the second value. So now we need to check whether this b is present in map or not. So map dot contains key of b. If it is present, then what I'll do, int I'll assign to out array. I'll check whether it is minimum or not, mean. If it is map dot mean I comma map dot get of b, it will give the index of the b. Okay, so minimum value will solve saved in output of index 0. Here we need to save maximum. Maximum means the ith index of the minimum, index of the maximum. Okay, now as we got the answer, we need to return out. We don't need to loop through each and every element, else we need to return null. So it is successful now. Okay. If you have any doubt, then you can comment down. And thank you for watching this video.